been a ride. You can try.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr with Doris Burke on our sideline. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. First for the Warriors, Steph Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. He's thrilled for this one. Everyone will be watching now how he does in his first NBA official game. And it's Green in at the 4 slot. And looking at the 76ers. What a tremendous talent, getting ready for his first NBA appearance. Then it's Green, and it's Harris in at the 4 spot.
Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota with plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. He feeds it to Simmons. The pass to Green. Curry. Offline with his 3. And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. Shoot first and ask questions later is a philosophy all players can get with, and one he instilled in his team today. With the shooters they've got, he wants any open look to immediately result in a jump shot. Players love it, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
I definitely can appreciate their approach with the 3-ball.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Wiggins, defended by Simmons.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Curry attacking. Pass to Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 5 points in the game.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Cleaves. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Curry. Thompson outside. Neumann makes it off the glass.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Here's Simmons. Passes to Green. Here's the break. On up the court. Good.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100% can't do better than that.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Will it go? Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Boy, 76ers had a season they'd like to soon forget. But the one thing they were able to do last year was win at home. Good thing, too, given how unforgiving Philadelphia fans can be. No tougher sports fans in all of sports than Philadelphia.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And back to the 76ers at home. Never a good idea to be under 500 at home in a city that has booed Santa Claus before. Steve, luckily they were able to avoid that, going 23-18 here last season.
Well, maybe Santa Claus had a bad year that year, Kevin. I don't know. But look, I mean, if you're stinking it up in front of Philly fans, they're going to let you know. I mean, they're going to boo you. They're brutally honest. On the flip side, though, if you play well, they're going to back you.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
It was a great dunk, and also a great game we've got here.
The 76ers trail by 6. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Very successful free throw shooting team a year ago, guys. They hit about 80% from the line.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team. You know, the Warriors made big strides last year, and part of it was a retooling of the team, but they also got a lot of help from the group of rookies that they had, and a number of those rookies played prominent roles down the stretch and in the playoffs.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Lays out. Green. Back to Thompson. Pass to Green. Six to shoot. There's the dish to Curry. From deep three-point range. And again, no good by Golden State. Well, Clark, as you said, the Warriors did lean on their rookies as the season went on. 4 of them in all, with 3 coming in the draft and 1 walking on the roster. Big help, Steve, from them in the opening round of the playoffs.
Yeah, pretty remarkable that a team could do that well in the postseason, relying on so many rookies, but it speaks to their maturity, their character, the group they've put together, and it's very promising in terms of their long-term success.
Now, here's Thompson. There's a good screen. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Hill drives in. Gets the bucket.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Warriors leading by 6. Outside, Green. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
For 3, Hill. The shot is off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead, up 8. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, gentlemen, a bold draft day trade for the Philadelphia 76ers, trading away their all-star point guard Drew Holiday for the rights to 6th pick overall Nerlens Noel and a first-round pick in the loaded class of 2014. And for the new front office in Philly, it's a clear direction. Go young and build from the ground up. The Sixers' record will likely take a step back this season, but the experts all love the initiative with this move. Not content to be an average team, guys. They're looking to shake things up.
Doris, a lot of promise on this team. We'll see how they develop. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Off on the layup. Warriors leading by 5. It's Curry with the drive, and the shot is good.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
0 defended by Bazemore. Here's Cleaves. Off the left rim and out.
Well, for the 76ers last season, just really tough offensively. Tied for last in the league in points per game, bottom 5 in efficiency. Did a really good job of taking care of the ball, second lowest in turnovers, but I think they may have been a little overcautious to get those turnover numbers where they were.
And Simmons kicks to Hill. 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Simmons. Puts it up. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. And guys, the Sixers style over the last couple of seasons has been a little inconsistent, I guess you could say. Defensively, their philosophy very clearly was, Steve, to force teams to shoot long twos. But offensively, those were the shots they so often took.
Well, remember, they were pretty good a couple years ago with Iguodala because they were a fast team that could create some offense in transition. But once they got by him and he was injured, it really took away their effectiveness offensively.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school, just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
And that one's good. Simmons got 6. Warriors leading by 5. Left side, Curry. He passes to Baseman. Number 95. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Warriors were able to get back to the postseason for the first time since the We Believe season in '07 when they knocked off the Dallas Mavericks as an 8th seed. They didn't finish above 500 on the road, but still were much better than previous years, which allowed them to get to the playoffs.
And he's good on the second. Well, back to that Warrior road record that Clark was talking about, 19-22, as you said. But I remember an early road trip that, had them go 6-1. Really helped them start to believe in themselves. Steve was a team last season.
Yeah, that included that buzzer-beating win against Miami on Draymond Green's shot. I mean, I think that's when this group really realized that they could make some noise and possibly be a playoff team.
Lee outside. Green with a screen on Curry. Back to Lee. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Warriors making a switch here. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Gentlemen, there are some analysts who call Nerlens Noel a savant shot blocker, but he also averaged over 2 steals a game in Kentucky last season. Offense is something he's still developing, however. Noel said, quote, "Every team is always going to have its given scores. Defense is something that's undervalued. It can change the whole game in significant ways. He knows his game, guys."
He certainly does, Doris. Thanks. 104 left to play here in the second quarter. A 3 gets the bucket. Lee's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Harris against Green. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot on. Number 22. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Green kicks to Thompson. Back to Green. Thompson outside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Here's Curry. There's the 3. He with the block. And he's able to get it back. And the first half ends in a close one. Warriors lead by 4.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And coming your way now, the Monday edition of our halftime show. Let's get it started. The Golden State Warriors are ahead against Philadelphia. They're scoring at ease. Is it great offense or weak defense? Whatever it is, they're lighting up that scoreboard. Stephen Curry's been productive. He's chipped in 4 points, and he's stacking up the assists, too, keeping the defense off balance with his passing. And for Philadelphia, they've really been battling. High speed, high energy. Every time they get the ball, they're off and running. Tobias Harris making the most of his minutes. He's carved up the D like a hot knife through a warm cliche. Great play so far. And that will be all for us. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Well, you know, when you play against the teams in the West, you need to have a solid front court or you're going to struggle. And last year, the Sixers thought they had the answer with Andrew Bynum, but he never played a game for them, so they really struggled against the West.
Green, the screen. He kicks it to Lee. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And trouble it was for the 76ers against the West, Clark, as you were talking about. They would end up with just a 12-18 record against the conference. And many wondering, Steve, what could have been.
Well, and 12-18 isn't actually that bad considering, you know, the state of the roster with the injuries and the new players. So I thought all in all, the 76ers fought hard most of the year, but they just didn't have enough in the tank.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. From deep, but he gets it back. Harris missing again. Warriors leading by 6. Dishes it to Thompson. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Curry kicks to Harris. Left side, Harris. Curry with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Green kicks to Thompson. The pass to Wiggins. Unloads from 13. And another basket for Golden State.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they've got to be feeling better and better about this game.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steadying presence of Jarrett Jack and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought a toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. There's the bucket. Good. Simmons got 8.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Outside Curry. Back to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season, but financial constraints, you know, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody. Keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitments necessary to put themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin, after such an impressive postseason showing. I think they want to continue that momentum.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Pocket 6. And the Warriors get it back. Green left side. Green gets a screen from Wiggins. Green with the ball. Now Green defending. Back to Green. Passes it to Wiggins. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Curry against Thompson. Here's Simmons. Back to Curry. The 15-footer, good. 1:14 left to play in the third. Green dishes to Curry. Tries it from 19, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Curry, good.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
Green kicks to Curry. Left side Curry. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Green. He passes to Wiggins. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Looked like some miscommunication there offensively. Those guys were not on the same page.
And the 76ers making a change here. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Left side Harris. Now the feed to Simmons. Shoots a three. No good. Here's Curry. Can't get it to go. And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors ahead. They lead by 8. And the final period of play just about to start. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Warriors?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also the steals. I mean, they've really been harassing the ball today, forcing mistakes, really turning that into their advantage.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Golden State moving the ball around. Lee against Hill. Number 95. He trains the turnaround jump shot. The 76ers trail by 8. Milton defended by Kelly. Here's Cleaves. Again, Philadelphia.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Now here is Harris. Kicks it to Simmons. Lee with the block.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, one or two more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
And the pass to Kelly. Lee outside. Lets it go with the three. No luck. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Harris with it. Leads him in there. Simmons. And there's an ace one-handed slam. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
I got the help side.
Just 3 to shoot. There's the triple. The shot's good from Kelly. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Timeout called the 76ers.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
Thanks, Doris. Curry can't get it to go.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either.
Harris against Green. Here's Simmons. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
It's Thompson, the drive. He dishes it to Simmons. Over 3.5 minutes. Oh, my goodness.
What a huge play.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. Some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going. The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
No problem for him there. You just know what the result's going to be when he steps to the line in a tight game like this.
.12 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harris kicks to Green. Back to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the line. Sinks it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, what a clutch shot. That could be the difference maker.
Big moment in this game.
Here's Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off. Perfect.
And Count Savasky is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks just to get you some open looks like that one. Big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked, and big on the back end to knock down the free throw.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Simmons. He feeds it to Harris. Shoots from the elbow. No good.
I thought he'd make that one, and that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Long range from the inbound. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.